Roll the dice like no one cares. Smoke every leg and inside it, baby. Welcome to the new age, standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, wait for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we are dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. Get ready for the game I play. Roll the dice like no one cares. Smoke every leg and inside it, baby. Welcome to the new age, standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, wait for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry that I took so long to start. My name is Archer, and we're playing heavenburnsred today. Hello, Vernetto. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Kokomo. Hello, Zleia. Hello, everyone. Heyo. I think I bruised my thumb, but other than that, it's going wonderful. Great to hear. Red, the room, Kokomo, stomp, and then bruise those self, please. Our days must be very wonderful before ever remember destroy with sadness. It's gonna be all fun, so what sadness? And you look, can you hear this beautiful music? There's no sadness. There's no such a thing. It's a concept of your mind. Be happy. There's so much to be happy for. Sometimes I just wanted to let the music play. I'll be just vibing with the music. Hello, Archer. Hope it doesn't regret. It's not going to. No! Just so you remember, she's dead. Ugh. Yeah, let's do some polls because I want to pull some stuff. Hello, Sandy. Let's pull our free of today. Okay, normal. And we're gonna pull here. Why we're not gonna... Okay, so explaining for people at home that have no background knowledge of heavenburnsred. This banner right here, Charlotte's Eternal Statements, is very good. Why? This character, Charlotte, she can do something that right now that no other unit in the game can do. She can make an enemy weak to her element, which is lightning. Which is awesome. Because then you can cheese some bosses, but by giving them lightning weakness. But we're gonna pull for this. Why? Because I had decided that I am gonna build three teams. A light team, a dark team, and a fire team. And that's it. Now, I consider a lot just putting for this, because this will help me a lot. Having a way to make all the enemies weak against electricity, pretty good. But on the long term, this is going to be better for me. Archer, can you do me a favor? When you get Dango, yes, when, can you put her on the home screen and scroll through her voice lines for me? I want to hear all of them. Sure. Sure. You gotta do Charles event daily if you want to. Oh, so that's how you get it. Okay. Thank you for reminding me that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. But yeah, we have only two of these. By the end of the stream, we're probably gonna get a third. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is Yuki. Oh, light Yuki. This is very good for me. keep in mind that I want to build a light team, a dark team, and a fire team, and this is a very good light unit. Yeah, it's the Yuki that I wanted for a long time. Yeah, Super Breaker. We got something, not the banner unit, but we got something. Kiss? Is that the give me this character Kiss? Even though I'm not looking for Bungo specifically, I'm actually looking for Tene. Okay, fair enough. And then we're gonna do the next after we do the story. So we got something again. I'm already glad that we got something. We're gonna build the character we just got. It's Light Yuki. One buffs the buzz, other debuffs it. They are very good friends. Yes, I will do, Charo. Thank you. I love that you guys know that my memory's shit. So you guys gotta be reminding me constantly. Because I will forget if I'm not reminded. But yeah, this is Light Yuki. I just put her on the team. My light team. I'm using Bungo as the breaker. We're just gonna swap her for Yuki. Where is Yuki? I need to produce. I know that it's not that popular. I need to produce better like breaker earrings because this is terrible. This is a sad event. I think I can try to craft some and see if can get lucky. I need at least one of this. You never run more than like a breaker, so you just need one of this. A good one, game. Yep, this is what we're looking for. Thank you, game. You're lucky, Yuki. We got your earring fairly easy. Uh, and since this is gonna be for breakers, I can just put a bunch of dexterity in it. Whenever you want, game. Yeah, one dex is good enough. Ah, Wishing you no elves luck on your trial 10 pool, cause what the fuck was that? I've been really having fun with this SS2 Bango lately. With SS2 Bango lately, I use her for score attack and she was very effective. Nice. That's great to hear. Cause Bango looks lovely. That's why I'm using her as a thumbnail. Yeah, I gotta remind myself of doing this event because I'm skipping doing it because it's so easy for me not to do. Sorry. I mean, if she says so. This is not something that she can talk about, Charles. Look at the thighs. This is a stick. This really brings the whole vampire vibe. Kitty. Oh, well, damn! Now we have obstacles. Come on! This is cheating! Ah! This is cheating! Hello, Synth Systems dancers across your screen. Then the screen starts glitching to reveal a rolling coconut that cracks open, and then my face flashes on the screen as I appear. This is also scary. Hello, Synth Systems, how you doing? We're trying to run away from a vampire, but the game decides to put tables in front of me. Just run, Ruka. Ah! Ah! Now, why? Okay, this is position of the tables and the chairs kind of unfair. Too many, too little space. The game is cheating, of course. Scream a little less and do a little more running, Ruka. Oh no. Finally! The exclamation. You guys are there today, but I did it, and I'm old. Okay, you're throwing that on my face, Leah. And I'm also old in gamers technology and explanation. I am 29. I hardly doubt that you're that older than me. Yosha! Yosha! I love that we always wake up with Charlotta, but besides it, it's just so normal. You can put it that way. You're 68? For real? Are you really 68? So I will, if you're 68 for real, I will say yes, you're older. You're just a tiny bit older. 1 year until funny number. That was a good one. Yes, you are 1 year until funny number. So you're a 68 years old heavenburnsred player? What a turn of events. Sometimes life keeps us hanging on for some of the good stuff. As of my birthday, I'll be 70-1. Congratulations. When is your birthday? Let me know so we can always celebrate. It gets to a point in life that we gotta celebrate every year. Guess it's morning. Indeed, guess it's morning. But we're continuing chapter 4. I mean, you're correct. It's just that whenever you started gaming, gacha games wasn't a thing. So what led you to go this route? Ohayou gozaimasu. We hope so. What? Just gonna say hi as I'm frothing at the mouth right now. Why? What's happening? Do you need the paper bag? Why we're playing background sad music? When you start gaming, it was board games. Yeah, so whenever you start gaming, gaming was very different. Technically, gacha is derived from the Japanese gachapon machines, which is very old. So technically, they did this. Okay, don't come with technicalities here, Sin Systems. You know what I'm talking about. I know you're right, but at the same time, no. Unless Slayer lives in Japan and they like to play gachapons. Which is, I don't think it is, because they are playing Pong on the freaking arcades. I have to ask, what was your first video game? Pong on the arcade. Crazy. Yeah, if people here are just tuning out, we just learned that Leia on the chat is 69 years old. Which I gotta give them props. Because, you know, being a gamer for so long, it requires tenacity that none of us have. You're a relic? Yes, you need to be treasured, like a relic. Not because you're of an older age. I said something else? I said 69? Oh, I said 69. Sorry, I was already thinking about the funny number. Sorry. 68, guys, 68. Leia still has years to go. Good morning, there are free shoots. I used to had access to gachapon machines well before gacha video games became a thing. Okay, gachapon fans, calm down. Sorry that I erased your existence for a second. A new Octopath game was announced. That's why I'm Oh, a new Octopath 3? That explains why they were doing a sale on Steam for Octopath Traveler games. That's awesome. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, this is the end of part 1. Yes, apparently yes. I don't know why I left the ending of part 1 for like another stream. Kind of weird. Okay, in defense of Sandy, Sandy is my age, or even younger. I'm not really sure. The only person that is really of an older age is Leia. Leia is on a higher level than any of us. What? What charged? It's gonna be like a home-based psychic now? I'm annoyed that they didn't show Silksong news. Guess we must sacrifice Ma's bag again. Yes, I really want to play Silksong. Probably I will be playing on stream. Octopath Zero actually, it seems to be like the story of the gacha game. Okay. I played the gacha game whenever it released and it was pretty fun. My problem is that I don't know, I was not having fun after a while. I cleared the whole content and I wanted to get units, but it was so little like pulling resources, and I just quit it. I'm 29, I'm 28. Yeah, I'm 28. No, I'm 29. I'm covering a shift today, so I'll be trying to stop having skill issues while I watch. Then I work at 2. Okay, nice. Good job, Jerfer Shoots. Proud. Pursue a different life? Isn't the world kind of destroyed? What's it gonna be now? Wait, so we're finally removing a character without killing the character? Damn, now I need a new place on the tier list that's not an Arby. I think it's a Chad move to convert a gacha game into a normal game once you close down the servers. I think it's a very bold move for you to convert a game that was not that successful into something that people should pay for. But wait, the gacha game closed? I didn't know. I thought that COTC was still running. Dude, it's still going strong. I don't know this is gonna work, to be honest. Okay, so COTC is working. I wouldn't do that. I feel like it's very bold for you to get a gacha game and convert to a normal game and then put a price on it, because then like then I'm just rather play the gacha game instead. How I'm doing? Hello, Dragon Slayer. Thank you so much for coming. I'm doing awesome. Hope you're doing great as well. I don't know, I don't play it. I just thought that once the gacha game reaches the end of its life cycle, then turning into a normal game would be a good move. I highly say no, because I feel like a gacha game goes into the like. There's two reasons why a gacha game ended. One is extremely old, like extremely. We're talking about Fate Grand Order old, or you failed and it reached end of service. Which, why would you like make a single player version of something that already failed? Is beyond me. When Southeast Asia and North America servers merged, it brought new life to the game. Oh, okay, that's nice. Didn't know that it happened. Project Isekai ends, that game better becomes an offline rhythm game though. Divas doesn't stick around, I swear to Ain. Again, most gacha games, they stick around, or if they get end of service, if they're popular, it's just because there's a new one coming, you know? But if they're popular, usually they just don't finish. It's like a Fate Grand Order. It should be already, like, people should make a new Fate Grand Order by now. They just don't do it because the original is still played. I wish Square would take that approach. Square just kills their gacha games willy-nilly sometimes. I don't know, guys. I don't feel like the way is just starting to release gacha games as single-player games. I feel that this comes to a place of I'm a huge fan of this gacha game, so I'd rather have it forever instead of disappearing. The issue that you need to keep in mind is that once a game closes down, then also closes down the servers, meaning that it would be impossible to enjoy the story anymore if you like it. I agree with that point. So I don't feel like putting a price tag on it and selling it since it didn't work as a gacha game is the way to go. Put it like let the players host the servers. There's many games that do this. There's many games that are more lenient towards this. Well, I gotta go. Just realized I wanted to say hi. Yeah, no problem. Thanks so much, Syntax. My opinion, if they can, they should preserve the game. Again, I feel you guys are diverting the ideas of preserving the game and turning the game into a product to be sold, which I don't agree. If you wanna, like, if you, because some, like, you guys are coming off in a way of, hey, let's be nice and preserve the story and stuff. If people cared enough to do this, they would just allow the players to host the game themselves. If they are putting a price tag on it and they are reselling the game that didn't work, they are not doing this out of kindness. They are doing this out of greediness. They failed to do something and now they're trying to resell this. It's like relaunching a game like they're currently doing with like a lot of MMORPGs. A lot of like old MMORPGs that failed before are being relaunched again. That's not the way to go. Like, you failed already multiple times. Allow the players to now take care of the product that you couldn't. Let the ones that want to experience the story do by themselves, and that's it. There's a lot of players that would be more than happy to host servers for any game. Okay, let me go back to the game now. Good job, Tezuka. But okay, I don't know if what Tezuka is saying here is true. I don't think is true. I feel like they are doing something with Megumi maybe to make her stronger. I feel like this is one of those Megumi is gonna disappear for a while and then she's gonna show up later stronger kind of situation. And I agree with you, honestly, the main issue is the copyright nonsense. Again, usually they tend to waiver those things for like MMORPGs. Or it's not that they waiver, it's just they turn a blind eye kind of situation. Like they know some of the private servers exist, but they don't care enough to take it down. I think a good example of a private server talking about games and RPGs and stuff, there is a game called Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, which is like a MMORPG based on the Shin Megami Tensei IP. And this game is being now held by players for a couple of years now. Like there's a Discord where you can go and you can download the game through there because again, they don't want to publicize too much. But you can play, there's a healthy player base, they try to patch the game, they try to release new content. So by all means, like people should just do that for other games. Like do private Discord servers, which is safer than anything else. That's what a lot of Pokemon emulator games are doing nowadays. Best case scenario would be if the company added a offline patch that allowed you to play without the servers. That would also be good. Fair enough. I agree. Again, anything that doesn't require players to be paying for a product that failed. because I don't feel that that's the way to go.
おたまさんちょうどいい走るぞどこにですかヘリポートだめぐみんが一番急げ
Sure, I agree with that. But again, no more like leeching off of like do that for like like how great is this if you can do that for free. Do that for free. Something that your players are gonna appreciate.
これ以上近づかないでください民間人との接触は禁じられています
Helps you save face. Helps you if you're gonna start a new game, they will remember.
めぐみいきなりいなくなるってどうしたのさこれ以上は一緒にやっていけんなんでさ自分の言葉を信じようとしたリーダーの予知能力者が人間やった相川めぐみにではつまり人のアビーとなった相川めぐみに向けてあの言葉を伝えたんだとあなたは救世主それをみんなはまだ知らないだけ
Hello, Jimmy. Thanks for coming. Did you find what you needed yesterday about the Java programmer and stuff?
結果はどうや無残なもんやったもううちを支えるものは消えず理由も自信も存在意義も全部や救世主やないただのマービーやったでもフラットハートは倒せたじゃんそうですめぐみさんはこれからも最中に必要ですアホなこと言うなやすごい危険にさらしてもうたやないかこんな状態でさらに戦場に鉄つけろ言うんか昨日みたいに自分らを危険にさらすいつか誰かを殺してまうわ
I love that she's looking for. She's looking by the wrong lenses. Megumi is seeing the events that happen. So just recapping for people that might have missed. So we fought a very strong enemy on the prior stream of heavenburnsred, and Megumi was a centerpiece of the strategy because she's a psychic. People don't know. She can use psychic power. She's the only character on the game that can do that. And apparently the enemy that we were fighting works in the similar way of her psychic powers. So she was the only person that could hold the enemy down for a couple of times. She was able to do that successfully the first time, and then the enemies just started to become stronger, and she wasn't able to keep up. But still, she was able to do something, which is more than other girls. So I feel like she's seeing this through the wrong lenses overall.
一筋の巧妙でもあったんやこの大役を務めきったらうちも救世主として自信持って戦っていけるかもっちゅうなせやからもうあかんねん心折れてもうたんや力及ばずやったうちは救世主やなかったせやから戦う意味ももうないそんなめぐみさんくっそみんなを守りたかったな救世主なりたかったなできんかったなそんな一度くらいの失敗で一筋の巧妙言うたやろもう何も見えんくなった暗闇や昨日司令官にも話したうちの力で自分ら守れんかった
Oh, so she already said that she was gonna leave. Again, I feel like Megumi is trying to tackle a lot, but I understand why. Megumi. Okay, more backstory for the people that don't know. If you know, this is a spoiler, So don't hear what I'm about to say if you feel like you ever intend to play this game that I'm playing right now at some point. But here we go, spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Megumi here and all the characters in this game are Narbis. So they are not their human versions. They are an alien species that copies other living beings. So the girl that you're looking right now is not a human person. She is a alien copy of the girl that once was Megumi Aikawa. The main cast, which is this girl and the other girls that are talking to her right now, learn of this reality because that's kind of hidden from them. Most of the other characters in this game think that they're just normal, real humans. But now she knows that she's not a human. She knows that she's a Narbi. And the real Megumi Aikawa has already died. And she was the one having the worst trouble trying to understand that new reality. Because Megumi Aikawa was already someone that lacked confidence. Megumi was born with psychic powers, and she was hailed as like a savior, but she wasn't the strongest psychic from her institute because she basically was part of a cult that was kind of like Professor Xavier, kind of like House for Mutants or some sort. She wasn't the strongest, but people thought of her as the savior. Well, normal Megumi died, Narbi Megumi is now alive, and we start to convince Narbi Megumi, which is her, that the prophecy directed for her to be the one that should the savior, the one to be the savior. It was the Narbi version of her, the alien version of Megumi. So she started to believe that if she can get stronger, maybe she can believe that her now life has some meaning to it. But she failed in her eyes to uphold what she wanted to do. She wanted to be stronger, she wanted to save her friends, and she couldn't live up to her own expectations. So that's why she's leaving us. Yeah, identity crisis, existential crisis, emotional crisis, all those things. For now, every time that a character left the squadron was because they died. Aoi was the first character that died during a mission, and then Satomi Kura died last chapter. So this is the first character that left her squad without actually dying. Even though I don't believe that she's leaving forever. Oh, Katasi, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I see you have Megumi's avatar. That's a very fun time for you then. And there she goes. Funny enough, the first character that died wasn't even like a pink haired girl. Goodbye, Megami. Homegirl is Doom Girl now. Is Dome Girl now? Yes, Doom Girl. No, Dome Girl. I'm gonna resume my Gungeon now. Go ahead. Okay, this is the end of the first part of chapter 4. I should have actually watched this last time. But yeah, heavy feelings. Chapter 4 in its entirety was pretty good. I am so sad that that's the like we couldn't salvage Megami. You know, because especially Ruka tried a lot, but we just couldn't. I don't know. It's bittersweet because this is the only character that left us without dying. I don't know. If I was Megumi, I would, at the same token that I can relate to her feelings. I would feel bad by being the only one to leave without being deceased. Because like think about Tama. What Tama has going on for her? Because Megumi's whole shtick is that she wants to be special by some reason, which she's already special because she's the only psychic, regardless of how strong her psychic powers are. But what Tama has going on for her? Like Tama was a designer baby made to pilot a very specific type of ship. That ship is no longer in existence. So Tama technically has nothing special going on for her. She's still holding on. Good evening, nice to meet you. I'm a Japanese Hebony fan. Oh, konnichiwa, katoshi-san. Sorry, that's as much as you're gonna get out of Japanese for me because I watch anime and I know that's kind of offensive, but that's the best I can come up with. But okay, welcome. Thanks for joining us. How is the JP situation right now? If you don't mind me asking, she was still holding on because 38 and Megami. Yeah. Verneto and Noel, which is one of my other viewers, they are the ones that keep me updated of everything going on JP, and apparently it was kind of a mess. So if you're a JP player, which you are, how's everything over on your server? She was put on a buzz, then good odds that she will come back at a dramatic moment to say her friends. That's what I believe. Like, I watch way too many pieces of media to not believe that she's gonna come back. My ruling is, even characters that usually are dead tends to come back. In this game, I don't believe so. So I believe that every character that's still alive is probably gonna make an appearance eventually. Okay, let me get me a glass of water, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you, Renato. You read my mind. And right by the end of the credits. So we should be getting 1,000 quartz, if I'm not mistaken now. So we can do another poll. Case in point, Himiko from Honkai Impact. Her death is a major part of the story and ripples outward throughout much of it. Sora comes back to give MC a pep talk closure via memories imprint on a gem. This game kills characters very often. Again, we have 2 characters that died and 1 character that left. So this is not a game that shies away from killing their characters. The current situation in Japan may be quite difficult for Heaven fans. I'm in a complicated mood just because it's my favorite, I can imagine. Yeah, and yeah, I was very saddened whenever Noel was explaining to me how the community was feeling, and their feelings are very like warranted. The company is doing some very shitty moves. And I shared my opinion about the subject. Heaven Burns Red is not a popular game. It's not a popular game on the global side. I don't know, but I don't believe it's super popular in Japan as well. So my belief is that Heaven Burns Red is not acquiring the size that they wanted it to. So they are trying to do some very sketchy things, probably because maybe they're seeing the writing on the wall. Maybe shareholders are pushing them to make force the game to make more money. I don't know. It feels it smells end of service. That's what Noel said, and I agree with Noel. It smells like the pathway that a game that is probably ending its life cycle is starting to go through. I hope not, because the story of the game is very good, and I hope they can bounce back. Because Veneto said that they're trying to retract some of their bad decisions. Come on, game. Yep, nope. Yeah. Well, I should have expected getting nothing. Oh, and I got 100% of this, so I can limit break now something. That's cool. Resume play from Colors of Distant Sea. If another event... Oh, wait. Oh, so, okay. So this is what we should do now, I guess. Is it an event? I'm still trying to be optimistic through, though, because it's what Ruka would want. And indeed. Shareholder, go your game company, make, line go up, even if you have must sacrifice quality. What do you mean it just makes more of a dev spiral, right?
一人だけずっと悩んでいたもんね。あんな戦いの後だっただけにかしら。私とルカさんだけでお別れをしてしまってすみません。それはいいよ。気にすんな。
Yeah, it's not like they had any time to actually go back to the dorm and warn everyone.
でもこれから私たちどうなるのかしら。
Well, exactly how the other squads with just less one member are doing. Bad.
どうもならないし、どうともさせない。それはどういう意味で言ってんだ？帰ってきた時に居場所がなくちゃ。その通りです。そうだな。それぐらいの気持ちでいなくちゃな。
They just want money. But I think the problem of the shareholders can placate any company. It just happens the game company dabbles with players and more people than just the other people working directly in the company. But imagine if you're like you own shares to maybe a clothing company or maybe food company, and you just wanna whenever you buy shares of something, you just wanna make money out of it. A lot of times you don't want to think further than profit. So you're just gonna keep doing the decisions that are gonna warrant you more profit. And whenever those informations get to you, like whenever people bring those informations to shareholders, usually the community's feelings are not within the information these people get. So it's not like the shareholders are even like probably informed that the players are rioting or not enjoying too much. They are just getting the TLDR. Hey, this is not making money. This is the ways that we can use to make it money. That's all. Probably this is the best that they are getting. They're only gonna hear if the players are rioting or doing something about it if things get too loud that people cannot withhold informations from the shareholders. Because I thinking like if I was a shareholder of any company, like any unknown company, how much would I care about how good that company was doing? Personally, I as Archer would care a lot because I feel like it's like Uma Musume. It's like the company that I'm a shareholder on is my horse girl, so I need to take it care of, or it's gonna go to the glue factory. But a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people that own shares of companies, like those rich guys, they have so many shares in so many different companies that they cannot possibly really put too much effort into understanding the community on each game or the community on each company that they have shares on. So I can understand why shareholders are just like say, hey, make more money, that's all. Because they cannot actually get the breakdown of everything. Which that's the problem, I feel. Just be shareholder on one or two companies and take care of them, Pay attention to what's happening. Try to have a moving hand into some of the actions, moving the company forward. Maybe try to open the other shareholders' eyes whenever problems are like arising. Since shareholding meetings is a thing. I'm sorry, I'm commenting on the words in translation, but I'll do my best to understand what the distributor is saying. I'm commenting on the words in translation. I think I get where you're coming from, what Katasi. I think you're using the Google Translator and trying to connect with us and having a conversation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you're going to the lengths of going through like translators and everything to convey your message. And I wish that I would know a little bit of Japanese so you could just, type in your native language. So I really appreciate. Got my revenge on the gun snake. The ammo conda? Yes. Nice. Oh, sorry. The issue is that business, you must sometimes make decisions that lose money to gain money, but publicly traded companies legally aren't allowed to make decisions that lose money. Indeed, because they need to respond to shareholders, and shareholders don't want to make money, don't want to lose money. I feel like there is shareholders and shareholders. I don't think we should put every people that own shares of a company on the same basket because it's almost like every single shareholder thinks similarly. It's just because there are so many shareholders, especially in the gaming industry, that have a bad rep with them that we get this whole idea that shareholders are the villains, which they usually are. But the thing is, there are shareholders that actually care about the companies that they own shares to the point that they would want to learn how the business work. That's how I would feel. Like I wouldn't be a shareholder that owns pieces and beats of every single company in the world just because I want to get a lot of money out of it. I think I would own shares from like one or two companies and really try to understand how they work. The comparison is wild. Also, I understand why shareholders do things, as half of my degree is economy, but also my stand on it is still negative. I agree. I feel like you should be a shareholder for like a piece of like a company and really understand how it works and try to make it grow, even if that sometimes is gonna warrant you lose money. I wish I could understand more Japanese, just a cool language, agreed. Thank you. I want to do my best to understand English. I mean, just hang out, keep talking to me, and I'll keep talking to you. And if you have any things on your mind or you have any doubts or any questions, by all means just ask. Since Systems here that's on the chat is a English language teacher, so since System is the best person to teach or help anyone with their problems, even though I don't want to make the System do work outside of their work time. The shareholders that are an issue are the shareholders who share the shares of a company. Agreed. So most shareholders are just terrible trainers, basically. Yep, they just want the results, but without participating on the process. Yes, guys, since System is also a streamer, they don't play this game, but they play other gacha games. They play Limbus Company, they play Genshin, they play Zenless Zone Zero. So basically, they play one very good gacha game and a bunch of MiHoYo games. Thank you for saying that. It's a cool language. It is. I think everyone here on this chat can appreciate how cool Japanese is. We're all nerds and fascinated with the of like anime and manga of things of that nature. At least I am. Agree.
やっていけない。
Is indeed cool. Nice. I appreciate that we in a collective consider it cool. I find languages. I agree. I love languages.
いつものルーティン。
Not only I love languages,
仕
uh,
事とチョコと一服だ。
very odd piece of information. Archer do love accents. Like I am someone that I am weirdly attracted to voices. That's why whenever like I meet someone with a very cool voice, I like to compliment them on that because I like voices. It's just my thing. And I love how people have their own accents and how they pronounce certain words. It's pretty fun and it's pretty cute. I particularly don't have a very strong accent. Like, if you're a native English speaker, you can hear my accent very well, at least. But I don't have that much of an accent compared to some people. So my way of speaking English, there's no flair to it. And I wish I could, but I cannot just force an accent. Well, technically, you can force an accent, but I don't know, it wouldn't be natural. I do want to branch out. I want to start playing the Trails games at some point. Got the first game already and everything. Yeah, I will be paying my credit card in the coming weeks. And I do hope to buy the original Trail game and start playing it for funsies. I might play it on the Fridays on stream. Also, I do hope that I can collaborate with my friend Infred to play some Sea of Thieves. Their accent compared to mine is mild. Yeah, like I talked to Kokomo a few days ago on the Discord. Kokomo has a gorgeous accent, but again, I cannot even fathom. My accent is unique, although I can never enjoy listening to my recordings as it always sounds nasally and off to me. But no one likes the sound of their own voice. Yeah, that's a thing, right? Nobody likes the sound of their own voice. It's kind of weird. But I also agree that your voice is very gorgeous in systems. You sound like someone that should be streaming, you know? At least you have a voice to it.
こうしてる瞬間だけは落ち着くな。
We're all we're yes. Let's normalize hating ourselves.
こ
Iroha.
っち。あ、イロッチ。どうしたの？めぐみっち。言ってしまったんすね。もう聞いたのか。うん。
So if I'm not mistaken, Iroha is the main character of this interlude. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah. Iroha heard us. Iroha is the only other person that knows about the Narbi, so she really. I love the day that I was doing the beginning of, I think it was chapter 4, and people said, "Hey, go back. There was someone hearing your conversation," and if you go back, it was Iroha behind like a wall, hearing our conversation. I thought that that was just maybe a bug or that wouldn't mean anything. Apparently, she actually heard us. Thanks. I often have a lot of self doubt about that. I do hate myself. Yes. Again, I am here to love every single one of my viewers for them. Like I'm one of those people that I will shower you with praises, real praises, the thing that I really feel like there should be showered of for yourselves, because I know it can be very tough nowadays for us to have self-confidence. Like a lot of us hate ourselves for a couple of reasons. And it's not like me saying or anything will change your mind about how you feel about yourself by all means. If you have self-hatred, it's not going to be one or two people complimenting you on something that's going to change your mind. It's yourself. Like you're the only person that can cure your own self-hatred. But I feel like as someone that I have a lot of problems with myself, I just try to improve myself, you know? I want to be a person that I can stop hating myself so much. So I see the problems and I see that there is a solution. Because rarely there is no solution. It's very rare. Especially nowadays. It's just that sometimes the solution is very far-fetched or very complicated. But it doesn't mean it cannot happen.
いや、なんだろう。切り込み隊として戦うって大変じゃん。
Who needs self-love when you got Apple love? Yes, exactly. I'll give you guys as much love until you guys can learn to love yourselves. I am late introducing myself. I like two people, Megumi and Otama. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to working with you as well, Katasi, and that's very cool. I have okay, let me see if I can open. I have a tier list of characters, so that can help you kind of understand how I feel about every single one of them. It's better for me to show you than to actually use my own words. Okay, I'm open my tier list, kind of lagging a bit. I don't know why my most of the websites that I'm opening today are kind of like slow.
消えちまったんすよ。展望台で。
Yeah, she overheard it.
何を？あしらがナービーだったってことっす。
But okay, you overheard, but did you just believe it as soon as you heard it? Or maybe she already did some research of her own. I don't know. But okay, I got to open my tier list. Let me show you. So I made this and I was pulling for characters only because of this tier list. So I would only pull for characters that were in this best girl part of the tier list. And I couldn't pull for characters that were not in here. Even though I ended up getting more characters that were not in here than characters that were in here. But I digress. But yeah, this is how I feel about the characters. So this is the two girls that died. I can actually place Megumi here for now. Let me actually, I think I can create something, a new. Add a row above. Awesome. Okay. And we're gonna left. These are all the cards that left. So Megumi is here. I like to put characters that are no longer with us in a special tier because they're no longer with us. So Narbis are the two characters that died. Left is gonna be Megumi, and this is how I feel about my tier list. So these are the girls that I like most: Yuki, um, Bonivar, Ichiko. I'm not gonna remember every single name. I'm sorry. I forgot her name. Mari, Yotsuha, Bungo, Mua, Kanata, Hisame, Tana, uh, Tsukasa, or Tojo, Byako, and Tama. All the other characters, I'm still warming up. I would say I would even put Charlotta on ice creams because of the current event. Thank you so much, Sin Systems. I really appreciate you hanging out. See you the next one, buddy. Oh, but you still have, okay, you still have it on the background. Is this the ranking recommended by the distributor? This is the ranking recommended by the distributor. I'm trying to understand your words. This is my tier list. This is how I feel about the characters. So there is not any particular recommendation. No, just how I feel about them. Well, we can come back to the game. I will say, I am not a big away fan. Uh, Even though I have two characters of the Narbi, it doesn't make so I like those characters. It's just because I am very much so appreciative of them. So the biggest away fan here is Veneto. Veneto is such a huge away fan. I created a whole role on my Discord called Away Fan just for Veneto. You are the distributor, I guess the translator or of JP friend uses translate streamer. Oh, that's a good point, Kakamo. Is this a rank recommended by the streamer? Again, not recommended. It's just how I feel about the characters. So yeah, those are how I feel about every single one of them. But it's just how I feel, especially is it's not even taking gameplay in consideration, by the way. There are characters that I like to use that are not really well. Like I really like Yunxia's buff. I've been using her non-stop, but that's not gonna make me put herself on top of anyone. I wear my badge with pride, and you should.
そんなわけないじゃん。ちゃんと人間だよ。カッチ、すごく焦ってるっす。色でわかるっすよ。オペレーションベガの後、帰還した時から皆さんおかしかったっす。どよーんとした曇り空の色してたっす。それは不思議とナービーの色と重なったっす。
Yes, away pride is very important.
それから3-1への皆さんのことを気にしていたんすよ。
And again, if you want to keep like just speaking on Japanese, I can translate. And I feel like it might be easier for me to understand where you're coming from if you do that.
ナービーを田んぼに返していたところも見ていたっす。あれはクラさんだったんすね。展望台で話を聞いて確信したっす。セラフ部隊はナービーなんすね。
Oh, Iroha.
だからメグミッチは戦うことをやめて去っていったんすよね。私もきっとそうなんすよね。違うってば、イロッチは人間だよ。のんきに絵を描いてる場合じゃなかったっす。 まずい。とりあえずみんなの元に連れて行こう。ユッキーなら何とかしてくれるかも。ちょっと私らと話しよう。
I guess I'm gonna have to kill her. I need to sleep soon. Have fun, everyone, and enjoy the interlude. Itochi is precious. Thank you so much, Veneto, and please do rest. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out and talking so much. Worst. She overheard us.
バレちゃった。その反応、やっぱり本当だったようっすね。信じてなかったじゃねえかよ。お前のせいで真実味を帯びちまったじゃねえか。なんとかしてくれよ。
She was not even sure.
いや、違うよ。
Now she is.
私ら人間だよ。だって怪我したら出血するし、ちょっとしたことでくよくよ思い悩む感情もあるよ。
Okay, you're panicking. To the glue factory.
悟られてるよ。すでにお前の一言で取り返しのつかないとこまで言ってたからな。私のせいにすんだよ。どういうことっすか。私にも教えてほしいっすよ。どこまで話していいものやら。イロッチ、他言無用。これだけは約束できる？約束するっす。それにそもそも私はキテレツのことしか言わないっす。そんな私がみんなナビだって言い出しても。
Yeah, she has a point. I like that Iroha is very self-aware. She does say a lot of weird stuff, so people wouldn't just care too much. I would consider it, however, it is okay for me to participate because I can't speak English at all. Oh no, I'm just sorry. By the way, it's okay if you want to speak in English. I'm just saying if it's more comfortable to you to just speak in Japanese, I can translate stuff for you. That's what I meant. But by all means, you can choose however you want, but just keep participating. I really appreciate that you're talking, regardless of the language that you're choosing to talk. But yes, it's totally okay. By the way, Candace, how old are you? If I can ask. Oh, you said good night. Yes. I'll participate even if it thinks my gaming performance. I think it's funny anyway. Indeed.
大丈夫。私の知っているイロッチだよ。
But I don't know how to even ask how old are you in Japanese. That's so silly. I thought that by now, by watching so many anime, I would have gotten some of the basics. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Yeah, you might be one of the younger ones.
どんな色も見えないってこと？世界はこんなにも味気ないものだったんすか？
Aww.
急にそうなったの？急にさ。ユッキー。私にもよくわかんねえけど、自己同一性のようなものが失われたのか。
Let me go on the internet. Now I'm curious how to say how old are you in Japanese. Okay, apparently, I don't know if this is correct. This is the translator. Is nansai desu ka? Nansai desu ka? I think that's how to say how old are you. If it is not,
わかるように言って。
blame the translator.
なら覚醒しろよ。
You have to awaken first.
それは治るのか？
You're younger than me. I'm already 22.
ストレスによる突発性のものかもしれないから、ちゃんと自分をもう一度。
Wait, you're gonna be 22 tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Kokomo. That's awesome. Congratulations, buddy. Wishing you all the best for this year.
ならショック療法といこうか。
Oh, my pleasure.
見えねえっす。このわしの殺意ですら
I like to remember people's birthdays and stuff.
声だけはうるさいほど聞こえるっすよ。美しき殺人鬼なのにカレンちゃんの保険に関わる。
Damn.
でもこれからどうするの？真実を知ってしまった石井さんを 3-1D に返してもいいのかしら。それはまずくありませんか？私が司令官に打ち明けてくるよ。落ち着くまで私らと一緒にいられないかって。
Well, it depends. If you ask him what birthday is on my medical records, I'm already 22. Wait, why do you have two birthdays then?
司令官室でそんな話は無理だぞ。連長も軍が作ったもんだから当然避けるべきだ。じゃあカフェテリアでご飯中を狙ってそれとなく聞くしかないな。そんなセンシティブな話をそれとなくできるのかよ。任せろよ。ここの誰よりもそういうのが得意だ。
Because isn't what in the, like, wait, I have no idea. What?
相変わらず己への過信がすげえ。
Okay.
でも結果
No one knows. What? That's not how it works, Kokomo. You should ask people, why do you celebrate two birthdays? Or you have two birthdays. Technically, the one on your medical records should be the one that you should legally use.
そっか。まあ確かにな。でも心配だから別テーブルで見ててやるか。そうしましょう。
Right? Like I know some people that sometimes they have like those life and death like experiences, and whenever they survive, they feel like, oh, today is my new birthday because they feel like I'm like I'm a new person or kind of that type of situation. So, but they are aware that they have like a normal birthday and just this new date that they are now celebrating.
別に構わないけど。いきなりキャラブレしてるじゃねえか。いつもあんな感じじゃない？なんせクレイジーですもんね。そう考えるとすげえ隊長のもと私ら戦ってんだな。よく無事っすね。シェフ、いつものを頼む。食券制よ。忘れてた。買ってきます。超ダセえことになってんじゃねえか。ルカさんっていつもあんな感じよ。
This is Rick as it gets.
そうか。これは私からのおごりです、司令官。何？カツ丼です。
I love katsudon. This is a word that I will never forget. So, I don't know if Katasi is still here. Katsudon is my favorite Japanese dish.
すでにご飯食べてる相手に丼物を差し出しやがった。さすがに土地狂ってるだろう。
No, let me rephrase this. Katsudon is my favorite dish. Point. It's fried pork on top of rice with sauce. You cannot get better than that. Yeah, that's the neat part on my birth certificate. It's August 1st, but on every other medical record it's July 31. Oh, so okay, so it's not that big of a difference. So it's a 1 day difference kind of situation. So I will say happy birthday now, and I'll say happy birthday tomorrow, and we can just sort it out.
やったー、ご飯が倍になった。それだけ食うつもりだよ。
But I know what probably happened. You were born probably at the beginning or like at the end of July 31, but you only got your birth certificate on the next day, probably a few minutes afterwards. So that's why there's this gap. That's my guess. I found a ramen and boba shop that I visit occasionally. They make fire as ramen. Ooh, I would love to go into a ramen shop. I'm gonna get some money, and I think I'm gonna treat myself to something good.
でも、食欲も取り戻せたことは良かった。これ、交渉のようなものが進んでるんすかね。ルカさんの本気はこれからです。いただきます。おいしい。ひたすら感謝。バクバクいっちゃう。ゆっくり食べないと消化に悪いわよ。
By the way, if anybody on chat wanna sponsor this Apple to go into a ramen shop, by all means, there is a donation page on on the description.
食べきってからが勝負ね。さすがは 31A の隊長といったところを見せてくれるんすか。だといいけどな。今のところただの食いしん坊だからな。
I hate because this game talks so much about food. It makes me hungry all the time.
寝たっす。あまりに満ち足りてしまったのね。
Food coma.
なんだこのうちの隊長の集大成は。
I know an award-winning sushi spot near my dorm, and I really want to go back there and eat some sushi. By all means, do. I support you. Treat yourself for something good for your birthday, Kokomo. You know, you work hard. You deserve to reap the fruits of your labor.
31A って意外と緩いんすね。見ろ、評価がガタ落ちだろ。休むなら部屋に戻りなさい。周りに迷惑よ。あれ、頭がシャッキリしてる。夜寝ないで済む。寝てたからよ。
Last year, I went to Japan for a couple of weeks, and I love it there. Everything was so nice there, and I can't wait to go back. That's awesome, Jimmy. Last year, I stayed at home, and the prior year as well. Actually, I haven't left my town in months. Also, I haven't never left my own country. Tax dealer giving me bits so I can buy good food. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. How are you doing, tax dealer? By the way, who are you, tax dealer? I know you're. Are you Kokomo? No, you're not Kokomo. Are you? Like, who are you? Like, I know you're probably one of the people talking to me right now, right? Oh, this is their free shoots. Thank you. Thank you, their free shoots. Really appreciate you giving me some money. So many names. It's hard to keep up. He's the tax dealer. He's gonna be getting those 300 bits regardless back. Thank you so much, their free shoots. I really appreciate. You know, every single cent you guys give me is either to pay my my debt or to buy me good food, because that's the only good thing that I can do. I want to bring Iroha Ishii from Squad 31D into our team.
31D の石井
を迎え入れたい。
欠けた部隊員の補填ということにしても人選が意外ね。
私らと同じ真実を知ってしまったからだと言ったら、
3ヶ月の検査期間に戻すことになります。
つうことは、どういうことだよ。
I was gifted 50 subs, so a streamer to add an emote because funny. I would love to add emotes. I would need someone to either make them for me or I can do it, but I'm just gonna make some trashy, weird emotes with my own knowledge. By all means, one day, whenever I feel like I have more income, I will either ask Jabba, which is the person that made this one beautiful PNG that you guys talk to every day, to make me some emotes, or I will just hire someone to do it.
わからないなら素直に聞けよ。
And then you can give me 50, and you can give me 50 subs. Just like Sandy made her own.
教育って何を教えるってんだ？
今あなたが真実だと思っていることはただの出任せやまやかしだってことを。
嘘を信じて戦わせるってのかよ。
I think my bank called me that day. Yes, I can imagine. 50 subs is a lot of subs.
まるで洗脳じゃねえか。 31D は残りの
Like, I have so few followers that if you gave me 50 subs, that's almost half of every single follower that I have on Twitch.
軍は今までそうしてきた。
Or on YouTube.
あなたたち 31A だけは
Oh, by the way, let me celebrate something for myself. I finally reached 180 followers on YouTube. And it's very nice to me because I have 189 followers on Twitch. So basically, my YouTube and my Twitch are now almost synced up with the amount of followers that I have, which is very fun.
ここからが大事よ。てかさ、
Now I have this internal competition to see who's gonna get there first in numbers. Even though I do hope that I can eventually reach the fabled 100 followers on YouTube. Also, another good thing, just to improve my mood even more, that one day, 2 days ago, that I didn't stream because I was sorting stuff for like myself. My YouTube channel reached 3,000 hours of watched time. So, like, with everything, finally I got 3,000 hours of people watching my channel. Which is fun because I did not stream that day. So it just means that people were watching VODs. And I love to know that people are watching VODs. Because, like, how the fuck someone would want to watch this? I am always puzzled and mesmerized that people watch my VODs. Because I don't find myself that interesting enough to watch VODs. Like my VODs.
司令官はさ、
But who am I to discuss with people's taste, you know? Thank you so much for the congratulations, guys. It really means a lot to me. I could team up with someone who can turn pictures into emotes and draw something. My commissions are free as a drawing's a hobby. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Like, if you guys just want to make emotes and give it to me, I would just put on the channel. I watch the VODs. Thank you so much, Kokomo. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate that you watch my VODs.
言っている意味がわからないわ。
Hello, Gatsugma. Gatsugma sometimes show up, says one thing and disappears, but I really appreciate you coming nonetheless. How are you doing?
一面どす黒い世界、色彩がなくなった世界。
頭がおかしくなりそうね。
そんな中に今、石井いろははポツンと取り残されてんだよ。何とかしてやりたいじゃん。
I mean, but you have your reasons. But I agree with you, Sandy.
セラフ部隊は人類を救うためには必要な戦力なの。
ただの戦力としか見てくれねえのかよ。私らには感情があって、たくさん悩んで、 それでも人類のために尽くそうと決めたんだよ。そんな出まかせやまやかしでごまかしにかかるなよ。
Shows up, says something, leaves, power move. Indeed. And again, God Sigma reminds me of a friend that I have in Ohio that says things like Yacht and Sigma and King and Skibbity and Riz and all that very powerful lingo that I usually cannot keep up.
そんなに時間は与えられないわ。31A の活躍によって人類の生存権が広がっている。ドームの建設予定地に残る敵を掃討して安全を確保する任務を与えることができる。石井いろはの動向を認める。明日からの3日間で何とかしなさい。
サンキュー司令官。
マジかよ。
さすがルカさん。
Sasuga Ruka-san! That worked!
やるっす。
そこにいるあなたたちも心してかかりなさい。さすがだよ、司令官の方も。
一緒に任務へ出るんだろ。アリーナで連携は確認しておいた方がいいと思うぞ。
But again, are we gonna really poach Iroha?
そうだな。イロッチ、今からいい？
もちろんっす。
And what a random character to get, you know? Out of every single other character that we could have poached, Iroha being a character, it's kinda... I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think she's gonna be like a permanent thing. It's probably gonna be just for this interlude. But regardless.
じゃあ一丁やりますか。
お願いするっす。
敵さんの強さの設定はどうする？いつもぐらいで。了解。
It would be funny if Iroha just cannot keep up. But it would make sense. Iroha is also a debuffer, so she kinda can fill in for Megumi. I can use this team. This team is great. Because I want to try using my Yuki. Hello, Sandy on your YouTubes. Bit of a sidetrack, but for the past couple of days, I'm trying to get how reverse works, and I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. If you ever have any, like, you want to talk about it, or you want to talk at all, Kokomo, just hit me up, and we can go in the Discord. And you can, you know, stream your own, like, reverse gameplay, and we can just hang out. And I can help you if you have any, like, questions. Bum 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 bum.
風のささめき。勝利とは私たちです道よ。
私は天使なんかじゃないわ。
Let's see if I can kill with this.
この者たち幸あれ。
これがバフ。
私に任せな。
運気上昇して出るかしら。
Yep. I could.
ざっとこんなもんだな。
YouTube censored me once again, but yeah, I would love to do it. Awesome. Again, I am free once the stream is done. If you want to hang out.
どうだった？
But again, don't feel forced to it, especially now I know it's her birthday today and tomorrow.
ついてこられてね。
なんでだよ。イロッチ頑張ってただろ。
Well,
申し訳ないっす。
very few other girls would be able to keep up.
特に今は真実を知った直後だから精神的な問題も大きいだろうな。
そうそう、まだ初日だから。
フォローしながら進めばなんとかなるか。敵もそこまで強くないようだしな。
I just remember the tutorial for Enter the Gungeon is actually pretty good if you're going to play it. I do plan on playing it. And I have Enter the Gungeon, so it's not even a game that I need to purchase. So I might be playing Enter the Gungeon tomorrow. Oh no, my birthday usually means I order pizza, so it's nothing special. I mean, it should be a little special.
3日間、イロッチ。
You should feel special.
こちらこそよろしく。
You're a special person, Kokomo.
みんなも改めて自己紹介しておきなよ。
And you play good luck. Okay. I'll take it.
ゆきっちっすね。よろしくです。東條つかさよ。つかさっちですね。よろしくです。かにみたまです。
Tamadis. Tamachi.
私は朝倉カレン。
Karenchi.
カレンチっすね。よろしくです。寝るのも一緒なんすね。
Okay, come on, come on.
おお、新鮮。イロッチが美少女キャラに見える。
普段がおかしな格好とでも言いたい。みんなと見えてる色が違っていたっす。おかしくて当然です。
Ah, it's a very cool. She looks very cute.
このベッド使って。
もしや
Very
こ
colorful.
こは
うん。めぐみんの使ってたベッド。
あんなに活躍して基地のみんなからも称賛され、それでも
Yeah, even though she did very well for everyone else's standards, not for her own.
来るって私は信じてるよ。私らも悩んだりくよくよしたりした。でもやっぱり前を向いて進もうって思ったから、めぐみんは私らより時間がかかる。それだけだと思ってる。
ここにいるみんなはどうしてそんな早く立ち直れたんすか？うちにはメンタル鋼の能天気リーダーがいるからな。
For one thing, our squad leader is epically incapable of letting anything get to her.
うんうん。
I wish I had that mental fortitude of Ruka.
3-1のリーダーが最強の能天気。さすがっす。
いやー、もっと褒めて。
って伸びるタイプだから。そこまで褒めてはないんだけど。でも足は3-1です。それにたった3日間しかないっすよ。
短いのは分かってるけど、私らと寝食を共にして濃密な時間を過ごせば必ず何かが変わるし好転する。
すごい自信っすね。
だって部隊長からしておかしい連中だもん。
勝手にくくってくん
Hey,
の。
what do you call nuts?
自分で言うところがすごいっすね。でも切り込み隊を担うにはそれぐらいまともじゃない方がいいのかもしれないっすね。
Right. Everybody needs to be a little nuts to be part of the squad.
言いたいことはそういうことじゃないけど、まあきっと分かってくれると思うよ。色はまだ分からないか？
何色にも見えないっす。
私らも。
輪郭や表情はわかるっすよ。でもみんな死んでるみたいに見えるっす。
うわ、早く直してやらねえと頭がおかしくなっちゃうよ、そんなの。
でも石井よ、よく考えてみてほしいんだ。なんすか？軍は真実を知らなかった状態に戻すこともできる。入隊したての頃のようにだ。お前はそれを望まないか？自分が人間じゃないと知ってしまったのに、また人間だと信じ込
And
む。
that's how memory manipulation works.
そうだ。騙される側に戻るのは勘弁っすね。そこから立ち直った3-1へのみんなはすごいっす。3日間だけ一緒に過ごしてみたいっす。それから決めてもいいっすか？
もちろん。
It would be interesting if she, after 3 days, decides to forget. Colors of a Distant Sea. So most of events on Heaven Burns Red last 3 days, and clearly this is one of those.
みんな起きて着替えまで済ませてるのに体調が全く起きないことなんてあるっすか。3-1A 名物です。やめろ、それこそ 3-1A の保険に関わるわ。じゃあいつもの流す。すごい勢いで体当たりしてくるっすよ。よし、目覚めたな。なんだったんすか。こいつの好きな音楽流してハイにしてやっただけだ。まさか毎朝こんなことしてるんすか。風物詩です。だからやめろ、おかしいチームに思われるだろ。殺人鬼もあるぞ。そうだな、最初からおかしかったな。なんて個性派集団。
They are a really weird bunch.
一応言っておくけど、お前の見た目も結構だからな。さあ、朝食は何かな。シンプルに鮭の定食っぽいな。お魚でももう残念なんかに思わない。ルカッチ大切にいただく。褒めて褒めて。偉いな、よしよし。子供みたいっす。いつもこんな感じですよ。あんなすごい実績を残してきている部隊の裏側を覗いてしまった気が
It's not like they are hiding it.
やべえ、いつも通りが異常なことを忘れちまってたぜ。これから戦う力になってください。いただきます。この卵焼き甘くて美味しい。ほんとだ、砂糖入ってんだな。卵焼きってことは黄色ってやつなんすよね。やっぱり見えない。形状しかわからないっす。そんな状態で食べて美味しいの。味覚や嗅覚は異常ないみたいっす。ただいつもより味気ないのは確かっすね。でもしっかり食べておかないと動けないっす。ああ、無理してでも食っておいた方がいい。
I wish I had a tamagoyaki with some
ごち
rice.
そうさまでした。と、さあ行こうぜ。
We also gotta put Iroha in the band, because now we miss our guitarist.
茅森さん、お疲れ様です。行動概要を説明します。よろしく、ナナミン。御殿場市から富士市への国道1号線ルートの安全を確保するため、芦ノ湖から熱海市まで箱根山西部のキャンサーを相当してください。了解。事前情報って何かある？
I wish I had more rice and chicken.
フラッグハンドを
I wish I had more rice and chicken as well.
キャンサーのみ出没する状況で、難易度
Rice and everything is just very good.
ですが、強力な個体は少ないながらも確認されています。偵察とともに無力化してください。ありがとう。
I should have used my dark team for this, the dungeon. Was a little silly of me to choose this one.
さて、今日の行軍予定を
When you play Gungeon, if you lose to Gunsnake, don't worry, everyone hates the thing. I'm surprised if you win. I probably will suck. Wait, is this golden enemies? Oh no, they are light enemies. Which is terrible because I have a light team. But at least they're not resistant. Banana, dun, dun, dun. Banana, da, 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 da.
星よ粉物たち幸あれパワーアップ
好きにはさせね
やりますねいけてるかしら
えその調子だ
良き未来が見えます行くわここですすごいっすさすが31エース
そりゃそうや
ところでカレンチは戦うときどうしてそんな
Because she's also a serial killer.
あんな凡人とこのわしを一緒にするでないわしはサイコキラーのカレンちゃんでーす
そのノリはまるでかつてのアーシス芸術は爆裂でーすって出すよそういやそうだな
このわしにお前はどんなやつなのだ
アーシスかアーシも凡人さいや人でもないからバンナービーさ
爆裂させてんだろ何をだか知らんが言ってみよう
芸術をで
ほんわしも美学を持って敵をやっておる 31A に同行するのなら貴様もそれぐらいやってのけてみせよ
キャンサーを倒すのに芸術性を見出すっすかやってみるっす
Can you imagine Karen being nice? The serial killer one, and not the normal one. The serial killer has some stuff going on to her, you know? It's probably a better personality than the normal Karen. I feel sometimes.
あれはなん
It is not that she has a bad personality, it's just that it's not interesting. And I don't think it's the nicest counterbalance as like Tsukasa and Tojo, where one is smart and the other is dumb, because there's beauty in both.
敵です
But Karen's type of cute is just kind of boring.
占いの結果は
Bum 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 ba na 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 no. Ba 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 na ba na ba ba.
好きにはさせねえそんなこともできるのかいいじゃねえか
わらわの読み通りだな
風のささめき勝利とは我が決めつ道よ上々の働きだ
I remember on here, but Karen is the airhead cat girl, right? Is the serial killer. Red eyes, screams a lot. It was just on the screen. Has a
完
tail.
璧な勝利であったな
I can show you. This is Karen. And is demon ears. See, because she's kind of like demonic, because she's evil, because she's a serial killer. Yep, yep. And this game works similarly to Limbus Company, where you have the characters and you have memorias, which is basically IDs. Same concept. But different than Limbus, there's a lot more characters. If you see here, these are all the characters, and each of them have multiple IDs, or in this case, Memorias. Yeah, a tad bit more.
いいね。実を結ぶために花が散る。それをてめえらにも分からせてやる。
Okay, she killed them.
相手が悪かった。
I thought that I would need to do a little bit more, but no. Good job, Yuki. That was a lot of damage. But it was her yak skill, so it makes sense.
わしの狂気的な芸術性には遠く及ばんが、悪くはなかったぞ。これからも精進せ。
精進するっす。
やっぱお前いいやつだろ。
私もぼーっとしてられない。頑張らないと。
だったら覚醒しろよ。
You better awaken.
よね。でしょう。
Yeah, that was the dungeon. This wasn't a hard one. It was pretty okay. The problem with heavenburnsred is that different than other games, the heavenburnsred, the enemies can be a lot of spongies, so they can take a while to die.
こっちには気づいてないようだな。どうするルカ？奇襲と行くか。攻撃で先手を取るぞ。ユッキー、スカサッチ、イロッチ、タイミングを合わせて撃ってくれ。ああ、カレンちゃんとおたまさんは待機。場合によって切り込むから集中しておいてくれ。はい。行くぞ。 発射。
タイミング合わせられなかったっす。
狙いは正確だが丁寧すぎたな。動きの中で狙えるようにしてみてくれな。
敵がこっちに向かってくるわよ。
反省は後だ。まずは倒すぞ。
Okay. Ba 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 ba.
ここです。参る。法廷の兆し。
What's that crustacean? That's one of the enemies. That is a cancer. So the enemies in this game are called cancers. Here's an enemy. Cancers is like a alien species that's invading Earth.
いいか参ろう。
Ba ba. Ba. Shiru.
風のささめき。勝利とは。道よ。
星よ、粉者たち幸あれ。
褒めて使わす。
奪いましょう。浜のよ。
やりますね。攻め時ですね。ガードスキル、ハンドサブ、ガース AB。占い通りの結果でした。
Oh, you're dodging into bullets. Yeah. That happens.
やっぱり足を引っ張ってしまったっすよ。
So my suggestion there for shits is try to dodge out of the bullets. That's it.
落ち込むなってイロッチ。昨日のアリーナより全然動 よ。
I know, great help.
ああ、マシになってる。よかったっす。
今のが褒め言葉にでも聞こえたか。
カレンチ。
愚か愚か愚か、ただの慰め。まだまだ
Damn.
第一へのお荷物よ。
Thanks, man. Oh, my pleasure. I'm always here.
まだ初日だし、これからだって。
そうです。いわば第一へに入隊したて。一緒に頑張っていきましょう。はいっす。お荷物にならないように頑張るっす。
そうそう、その息その息。さて、ここいらの野良キャンサーは相当できたかな。
そうだな。
イロッチ、景色とかどう？相変わらず無色のまま？
Yep.
こんな石ころだってあーしには興味深い色に見えている。
High effort advice.
今では何の色にも見えない、ただの塊っすよ。
やればすべて等しくただの肉塊よ。
そんな話はしてねえだろ。すべてただの塊に傷。
That's a very good. That's a very good advice. Couldn't have said it better myself.
夕飯は何かな？
色鮮やかなワンプレート。ロコモコじゃねえか。ハワイ料理まで出てくんのかよ。すげえな。
ハンバーグが乗ってる。それだけで元気出る。
大人のお子様ランチと呼ばれるぐらいわんぱくな一品よ。
よー。どうしてって言うんでしょうか。もうわんぱくなお年頃でもありませんか。
Oh, you're so cute, Tama.
ああ、イロッチにはよく見えないんだよね。
肉とソースの匂いが食欲をそそるっすよ。
ならよかった。
Consider about the belief I can't get hurt. I just can't die.
いただきます。
グレイビーソースっての
Let's try to improve the getting hurt by not getting hurt.
に合うじゃねえか。
And you know, if you found out that you cannot die, it means that you died once, or something killed you, and then you realize, I don't die. So let's try to improve that.
ご飯にまでかかっていて、とってもジャンキー。
リミさん。
Dying for losers.
風呂にも入ったし。
Again, I suggest getting good.
寝るっすか。
出かける。
呼び出しでもあったんすか。
みんなで遊びに出かけるんだよ。イロッチも。
聞いてなかった
Let's not remember that one day that I bodied their free shoots on Hades. We gotta remember that last time that their free shoots challenged me, they were bodied in the game. I'm sure I had died to the 7 bullets and then I woke up as something other than human, right?
安心して、誰も聞いてないから。
不安しか覚えないっすよ。
またやんのかよ。
まあまあ、いつものことではないですか。
そうね。
こんな時間にどこにっすか。そんな夜遊びできるような場所が基地にあるんすか。
それがあるんすね。じゃあさ。
Oh, I love
一番みんなが触ったら気持ち悪ってなるもの買って
their competition of purchasing stuff. Okay, round 1 of buy the grossest feeling things.
なんでそんなもの買ってこないといけねえんだよ。
そりゃ
I mean, I gotta rub it on the face every now and again, you know, because then you're gonna forget that I actually bodied their free shoot. 14 minutes, I literally can't argue with that. But do you consistently get clears? I mean, that was not a competition. So, I mean, just saying.
私が言いたいの
あ
はそんなものをどうしても。いや、そうだ。
And you know, therefore, shoots, if I don't play any more Hades, my last run is always 14 minutes. And I haven't played since. So, you know what? My last run was 14 minutes. Have you done better than that? No. So that's your answer.
GP 溜まりまくってますしね。それぐらいお布施気分ね。それ、あーしもなんか買ってくるんす。
Well, let's not dwell on old stories, you know? That happened. You lost. Terribly lost. By a big margin lost. But, you know, there's always tomorrow. There's always another game. That I can also body you in it.
もちろん
Yeah, I'm not that good, but I'm good enough.
もんを見繕ってきて。
Or maybe you just suck. That's also one possibility.
勝ちたい。
Sorry, I'm gonna stop rubbing.
そうはさせない。
お前ら、任務でもそのチーム。
I mean, it's a competition worth nothing. At least we got bragging rights.
よーいドン
And I'm done. You know, I'm bigger than this.
最初に戻ってきた人から発表していってもらおう。
私ね。
おお、
Mhm.
カレリン。みんな見る前に順番に触っていこうぜ。
I mean, once I learn the game, I won't put it past me to fight you on Enter the Gungeon.
何これ。なんだか気持ちいい。
うわ、濡れてんじゃねえか。
ほうほう。
ぐにゃーって感じっす。
I'm bigger than this than the person that started it. Right, I started it and then I ended it. That's all.
ところてん。
A guard jelly.
黒蜜までかかってるじゃねえか。
手がベタベタになってる。かけておいた方が気持ち悪いかなって。気持ち悪かった。
I mean, I gotta learn the game because if it's the game that I can like, I knew Hades beforehand, so I knew that I could, you know, give it a very good shot. But I haven't played Enter the Gungeon since I got it last, so I don't know. I gotta play it and I gotta get a feeling for it. And if I feel that I'm not gonna compete in something that I know I can't win.
お前唯一気持ちいいって言ってた。
That's what I'm coming from. Give me a day or two. I'm gonna be playing on stream tomorrow, and if I like it, I'll go for it.
私ね。
スカサッチか。みんなで触っていこう。
嫌な感じ。なんだか気持ちいい。
Everything that they feel gross, Tema likes it.
うわ、また濡れてんじゃねえか。
ふむふむ。
ネロちゃんって感じっす。
じゃあ何だったかを見てみよう。
牛乳を拭いた雑巾。
わざわざこぼして拭いてきたのかよ。
手がベタベタになってる。
Ah,
二人揃ってベタベタにし合ってるからね。
Sticky Sisters.
給食を思い出す。
思い出すけど、戦艦でもその文化あったのか。
手の込んだ真似を。牛乳は後でいただくとして、次は
私だよ。
ユッキーか。不気味な存在だ。
完全に動いてる。なんだか気持ちいい。
ふむふむ。
ワンワンワンって感じっす。
じゃあ何だったかを見てみよう。
電動ヘッドブラシだよ。
だから動いてたのね。よかった。何かと思った。
かなかにスリルがある。まあこれは風呂で使うとして、次はアーシス。ほう、イロッチ。芸術家の景観見せてもらおうか。触っていこう。生暖かい。でも表面はすべすべ。なんだか気持ちいい。何かつぶれました。なんだよこれ、全然わかんねえよ。ほうほう。じゃあ何だったかを見てみよう。ビニール詰めのおでんす。
Huh. Are we Thailand or something?
なになに。
惣菜をビニール袋に詰めるなんてタイだろ。
だとしたらカイパローね。まさに日本でいうおでんよ。
私が潰したのは卵だったんですね。よかった。すごいもんを選んできたな。
Right?
芸術家の景観を見せられたぜ。これも後でいただくとして。不詳私めです。おお、おたまさん。触っていこう。
Vote and enter the Gungeon review in media. No story spoilers, so you're safe to watch it. Awesome.
何これ無理。
気持ち悪い。
着チューンって。じゃあ何だったかを見てみよう。海吉さんです。
なんでそんなもん食べられもしねえだろ。
鑑賞用だったみたいです。かわいそうなので返してきますね。よしよしよし。おとなしくしてくれ。
Aw, so cute.
海水に帰ろうね。さすが元館長。海牛すら手なずけてしまう。
Tamer of Sea Slugs.
どんな艦長だよ。
最後は私だな。
今回は見るからにやべえもんは持ってきてなさそうだが。
順番に触ってくれ。また生暖かい。
手にくっついてくる。
揉むと気持ちいい。
また濡れてんじゃねえか。どんだけ液体で濡らしてくんだよ。
にちゃにちゃーって感じっす。じゃあ何だったかを見てくれ。
はあ、なんだよそれ。
ついさっきまで噛んでたガム。
なんでそんなのだよ。
めっちゃもんだから指がルカさんの唾液まみれ。
でもかつての人気アーティストの噛んだガムよ。そう考えると相当な価値よ。
捨てるのはもったいない。ゆきさん、もらったらどうですか。
もらうかよ。ファン通り越してただの変態だろ。捨てろよ。
泉さんがここまで慌てるなんて相当な代物ね。
あれということは、一番気持ち悪いのは私のこれってことかな。
間違いねえよ。なんだよ、かつての人気美少女アーティストの触ること自体おかしいだろ。
よし。いやー、楽しかったな。みんなが気持ち悪いって思うもの買ってくる選手権しような。
二度と嫌だわ。
嫌なんすか。イロッチは楽しんでくれたみたいだぜ。
まあ口ではこう言うけど内心一番楽しんでいるのが泉さんじゃない。照れを積んで隠すのに必死。
サブ隊員の前で嫌な汗かかせるな。
もう一枚噛んであげようか。
噛んだら紙に包んでクズ箱へ。
I really love whenever they push all of Yuki's buttons and she cannot stop screaming.
楽しい一日になったな。あれ、イロッチがいない。眠れないのかな。探してみよう。 よういろっち、眠れないの？
体は疲れ切ってるのに頭が全然冴えてて不思議なもんすね。
巻き込みすぎたかな。
いや違うっす。選手権は激ヤバ楽しかったっす。あんなにたくさんの戦果も上げてるのに遊ぶときはとことん遊んでさすがだと思ったっすよ。お店の中で品定めしてるときなんかワクワクしてこれまでの自分に戻れてたっす。それだけに寝入る前になって唐突に現実を思い出して、そのギャップに打ちひしがれたっす。
まあいろいろあったから仕方ないよ。
こんな夜中に悪いっすけど、ちょっと話を聞いてもらってもいいっすか？
もちろん。
あーしの記憶にある世界の始まりは無職だったっす。
それは幼い頃の話？
そうっす。生まれた時からあーしはおかしかったんすよ。真っ暗だったんで普通の子供にできることがあーしにはものすごく難しかったっす。だから母親に怒られてばっかだったっす。常にひどく苛立って嘆いていた姿しか記憶にないっす。あーしなりには頑張ってみたんすけどね。何一つうま
Oh,
くい
that's
かなかったっ
that
す。
must be very frustrating.
あーしだって褒められたかったっす。宇宙を観察するお仕事で朝から早かったっす。それが途中から加速して帰りも遅くなっていったっす。ただでさえ母子家庭で仕事は激務、てんてこまいだったはずっす。だから手放されたんす。父方のおばのもとで暮らすことになったっす。
そうだったの。
おばは山奥の田舎に住んでて、町全員が家族みたいな土地だったっす。小学校は全学年を足しても20人もいなくて、大きな兄弟みたいな感じだったっす。あーしがどんなおかしなやつでも優しく迎え入れてくれたっす。おばはチェーンソーで木材を削って作品を生み出すワイルドな芸術家だったっす。
すげえ。
いろいろなことをあーしに教えてくれたんすよ。中でも大事にしてきた言葉があるっす。人間はやりたいことをするために生まれてくる。だからやりたい放題生きればいいって。その言葉にあーしはものすごく救われたっす。それまでずっとやるべきことが目の前に提示されていて、それを絶対クリアしないといけなかったっす。すごいプレッシャーの中でです。それができないから怒られてきたっす。でもおばのその言葉を聞いてから生まれて初めて心が晴れやかになったんす。そうしたら真っ暗だった世界が色づき始めたんす。まず食べているものに色がついたっす。その日の晩ご飯はクリームシチューで、シチュー自体が白で人参がオレンジ色、ブロッコリーが緑色っておばが教えてくれたっす。翌朝
Aw.
色が見えたことを学校のみんなに教えたんす。その場でクレヨンまで並べてどの色か答え合わせをしたんす。そこであーしの目にはみんなが見えている色とは違うことが分かったんす。でも誰一人としてあーしを変に思わなかったっす。面白いやつだと笑ってくれたんす。だからあーしはあーしなりの色として解釈したんす。そこで気づいたんす。だったらあーしの色でしか描けない世界があることにっす。だから絵を描くことにしたんす。最初に描いたのがおばの作るシチューっす。おばに見せたら天才だって褒めてくれたっす。怒られてばかりだったっすけど初めて自信が持てたっす。好きに生きていいんだって嬉しかったっすよ。
おばさん素敵な人だったんだな。
素敵でかっこよくてワイルドだったっす。
Thank you, Sandy.
でもそれは人間としての話だったっす。
ナービーだと知ってまたその頃に戻っちゃったのかな。
おそらくそうっす。人間は やりたいことをするために生まれてくる。だからやりたい放題生きればいい。その言葉が覆ったからさ。
私らと過ごすことでまた何か生きるヒントが見つかればいいんだけどな。
今日はヒントをもらえた気がするさ。31A のみんなは訓練や任務中以外は好き勝手自由に生きてたさ。
まあ部隊長からして好き勝手し放題してるからね。
みんなにはすごくよくしてもらってるっす。あとはあーし一人の問題っす。明日からもよろしくです。
こちらこそ。
こちらこそです。And this was day 1 of 3 days. And I think I'm gonna call it here. This is almost my time to get lunch. And I gotta do stuff on the afternoon, so I can resume this event next time that I play heavenburnsred, which is gonna be actually Monday. I will be playing heavenburnsred on Monday because on Thursday, which is normally heavenburnsred day, I'm gonna be playing reverse because it's gonna be reverse big update. Didn't do my dailies. Let me do my daily missions before I go. I am grinding events to get quartz. Yeah, I'm almost done. The boat. Ba ba bum ba ba bum ba da. YouTube, damn, I was about to ask about the Assassin's Creed collaboration. Thursday. Yeah, it's gonna be Thursday. And I hope you're saving all your resources for Thursday, Kokomo. Because it's gonna probably be the best banner for anybody. Especially new players.
私は天使なんかじゃないわ。星がこの者たち幸あ
I mean, it happens with the best. Therefore should.
目に物見せてやろうぞ。 実を結ぶために花が散る。それをてめえらにも分からせてやる。面白いもの。ガス AB。 なんてかっこいいの。
Ooh, 75 pulls. Nice. The more the merrier. Because you probably saw whenever I was using the reverse stream, but the more you have, like the more you pull, you're gonna get like guaranteed portraits for the characters, and portraits are basically limit breaks for reverse. So you'll be able to limit break your Assassin's Creed characters fairly easy. But yes. Guys, I'll be calling here. I will be going do my stuff and eat lunch. Kokomo, I will show up later if you want to go on the Discord and talk a bit and, you know, hang out, do reverse stuff. I'm more than happy to offer support or anything that you have in mind. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Wish you all a good day, and I see you in the next one. Archer is out. Bye bye, guys.